Yay! All right. Well, hello, you guys, and welcome. Thanks for hopping on our exclusive call for those that are running this month, running for ranks. If you don't know me, I feel like I'm Ashley at this moment. If you don't know me, if we haven't met yet, my name is Mickey, and I'm one of your leaders here at Bravenly Global, and we are just excited to. Okay, now I feel like never mind. Chelsea's dying. I'm really an awkward, silly person, so don't mind me. I'm just going to get started here. Sarah's never going to let me start these calls again. But we are super excited to have you guys here with us tonight and be locking arms with us this month. Just getting people fired up and running again, or maybe it's running for the first time if you're newer, joining us and having this new product that is all the rage right now it's all like the perfect storm. Everything's just falling together at one place, and we're just excited to like pedal to the metal and run with it. So thankful that you're all here and doing it with us. A couple of things, announcements, reminders I wanted to talk about first before we get too far into this call is let me turn my do not disturb on so I don't get distracted. Few things. Easy Ship. I did do a post about this the other day in our Brave Tribe group. I just want to make sure that everybody is aware that when you enroll, this started happening early in July. When you enroll a new ambassador, if they process the ambassador enrollment along with a product in one transaction, it's very clear on the website, but it will be placing that product on an Easy Ship. Why? So that people can get the credits and start that process of the 3 month, because our Easy Ship has the reward system with it. So after 3 months, you get a $25 credit, then 50, up to $250 in 12 months. If you don't know about that, reach out to whoever is above you and ask, and we're happy to dive more into that. But for the purpose of this call, just know that if you have someone enroll as ambassador with a product in one transaction, it will pop them on Easy Ship, which is great. But if they don't want that, it's just a good way for us to have to set up a reminder, put a reminder, alert, whatever in your phone for 2 weeks, and just talk to them about the product, make sure they're still loving it. If they maybe don't, or maybe they just want to try something else, you can swap that. If they absolutely don't want to order again, then you can cancel that Easy Ship, no problem. But just so that it's not a surprise or an alarm to them next month when it processes, I'd rather be proactive and let them know and help them rather than have it be a surprise. Like I said, it's very clear on the website when they go to order it, but some people don't read. It's not even fine print. It is like one of the headers on the order, and when you check out, it like confirms. But just in case, I like to cover the basis. If they do not want it to automatically be on Easy Ship, you can just do it in 2 transactions. Sign them up as an ambassador and then go back and log in with their new account and order the product, and it won't put them on Easy Ship. So there is a way around it if that's what you choose to do. I've also heard a lot of people, when they're just first ordering a new product to try it, they are just going to buy it retail anyway. So the thought process behind corporate doing this is that then by the second time they go to order it, it's because they already know they like it and love it. And so it's just one less step to do it this way than for them to sign up as an ambassador, order the product, then go back and create an Easy Ship and da 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 da. So like I said, just wanted to cover the bases there so there weren't any surprises that's happening. Second thing is the Breakthrough Bonanza. If you haven't been in or around the official Breakthrough group recently, we've kind of done an overhaul. We, as in myself and Sarah and a few of the other VPs in Bravenly, are kind of putting our heads together to create, and shout out to Sadie Endicott, is a huge leader in this ordeal, to overhaul that official Breakthrough group and to do what we're calling the Breakthrough Bonanza, where we have tons, and thank you all who donated for prizes, but we've got tons, thousands of dollars worth of prizes to give out for people participating in this Breakthrough Bonanza 8-week guided challenge, transformation, whatever you want to call it. It's not, there will be a prize for the biggest transformation at the end of the 8 weeks, but there's a ton of prizes in between too. So to keep your potentials, your customers, brand partners, anyone can participate, but just make sure to keep them plugged in. Anna Pexa did an amazing live in the Brave Tribe group yesterday or the day before, and just talking about how to keep those people connected, putting them in a separate, like a group chat, so that you can follow up and make sure they're seeing all the posts and all that. So if you didn't watch Anna's live, go ahead and watch that replay, because she had a lot of great tips for keeping people kind of that community, that sense of community, but your own people that you've invited to it. Just an extra layer of customer service there. It is free to join. You can still invite people to it, but just know that we've already started, so they might just have missed that first few days, the first challenge, whatever. And then the last kind of announcement I wanted to make sure everyone saw or knew about was that corporate is doing a challenge, an incentive in, not a challenge, an incentive in the insiders group. So if your potentials guests, anybody that you've been invited to the Bravenly Insiders group, which is our ATM group for people that are just kind of curious to learn more about Bravenly or the products. In the insiders group, there's a lot of information, but not as like in your face as the breakthrough group has become. So maybe a lot better for potential brand partners to go there. But anyway, the incentive is for anybody that hops on any of the live Meet Bravenlys, Why Bravenlys that are going on this month, comment guest on it, and they're going to be earning an entry for a $300 valued swag box at the end of it all. So super fun, but it is just for guests, not for anybody that's already a brand partner in Bravenly. So there's that. Check that out and continue to invite your guests to, or your potentials to, insiders. Okay. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about before I hand it over to the beautiful Lori is that we are going to do an incentive that starts now at 9:09 p.m. on this day and ends next Wednesday, August 10th at 10 p.m. Eastern time. And it is for anybody, every bottle of Ignite sold between now and then, I want you to shout it out, kind of like we did on that first day. And every bottle you sell, you're going to earn an entry into a giveaway. What about 10:09? Meg, that's just too much. 10:10, if anything, 10:10 on the 10. Will be entered to win a custom tumbler. So I don't have it with me. I'm sure you guys have seen it around. Some of you may have already gotten one, but I can customize it to whatever you want. If you want to make it so it is like an incentive for a giveaway for one of your, there you go, Sarah. And it has a pink shiny lid that goes with it in a straw. So you can put your name on it. You can put Rush on it. You can put whatever you want on it. Yep, we could put Courageous on it, whatever you want. And like I said, you can keep it for yourself, or you can keep it for an incentive for you or for your customers or whatever you want to do with it. But the catch is we have to sell collectively a minimum of 150 bottles, which is what we did in the first 2 days of the launch. So we've got a week to do it this time. I'm confident it'll happen, but that's the catch. We've got to sell at least 150 bottles to draw a name from the winners. So you can, Sarah, do you think we should create another post in the group for it, or put it in the chat?
Another boom post.
A boom post in the group. Okay, so look for a boom post in the Brave Tribe group to put your each bottle. You're gonna be responsible for your own bottles. If you don't put them on there, then we're not gonna get to 150 and you won't have an entry. So be sure to throw them in there. Any questions about that before we move on?
Your teams are also welcome to partake in this. It's not just for the Rank Run group. Definitely get them this information. And once the post goes up in the Brave Tribe group and we add the image to the chat, definitely push it out to your teams, because we're going to want all hands on deck for this.
For sure. All right, any other questions about it? All right, I'm going to pass it over to Lori to chat more about Ignite and how we can reach our goal.
How many of you have received Ignite and tried it? I see a bunch of hands. Okay. How many of you hated it? Not a single hand. So I haven't seen one single negative or even neutral review on Ignite. I've only seen raving reviews, and my personal experiences, every single person that I know can benefit from this. So my typical motto is attract, don't chase. I don't love cold messaging people. I don't love bugging people. I try to attract people. I'm going to post about it. I'm going to post the benefit. If that hits you, reach out to me, right? And this one, I don't feel like I'm chasing. I feel like I'm helping, because I know a lot of moms who are exhausted and stressed out and tired and running on empty. I know a lot of women that would like to lose those last 15 pounds. So I can just call up my girl and be like, hey, look, I know you've been wrestling with this in your life, and I've got a product that's going to change your life. And I was talking with Megan earlier today on the phone, and this is one product that I feel I can be very, very bold about. In the past, you know, when I was selling Bravenly products, I would try to figure out what is it that you're struggling with. Let me try to match you with the best product. And this one, I'm like, bam, I already know you need it. I don't even know what you've got going on in your life. I know you need it. So if I make a post and someone says, send me more information, I get on my voice memo and I voice memo them and I just say, you need this. Absolutely trust me. This is going to help you with these. And I just list a couple of things. And I say, if you're not obsessed with it, we can get your money back, but you're going to be obsessed with it. And I boldly say that. I don't feel like I have to try to convince them. I go into it with a deep belief that they are going to love it. And they are, because every single customer that I've had that have received it and tried it so far has given me rave reviews. One girl said, oh my gosh, what is in this crack? Is this drugs? Is this even legal? And she's obsessed. So I would say, for me personally, I feel like I can be way more bold about this product than I have been about other products in the past. And think of the people that you know that you have a relationship with. Don't think of somebody that you're like, oh, she looks like she's 15 pounds overweight. I'm going to see if she wants this product, right? The people that you know that you have a relationship that you've talked with, and just reach out and say, I've got this product that you absolutely must try. Speak boldly and confidently about it, because the product's going to back it up. You're not trying to make a sale. You're trying to help your friend. And if you look at it that way, I think this product is going to absolutely transform your business. So that's really all that I have about Ignite. You guys have seen the reviews that are out there. You've seen what people are saying and how it's affecting people. You have your own testimonials. Most of you have your own testimonials now. So I would just say, be bold about it, lead with it, be confident in it. The product is going to back you up.
Yeah.
Any questions or any insights that you guys want to share about it? Or any approaches that have worked for you? Christy, you've sold a bunch, so you have an approach that works. I don't want to put her in. There she is.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Sorry, I don't have my video on because my kids are running around everywhere. But yeah, I mean, I'll just say, as far as like I go, is I've been loud about it, kind of like what you said, and I've seen what it's done for me. So I feel like and this product is different from, I think, any other one that we have, because you can see results immediately. So I feel like with that, it's been easier to tell people, you know, that this is what it's done for me and this is how quick it's helped me. And, you know, so I've had more people interested in this. And I think because it's specifically targeted for weight loss, you know what I mean, and energy. So I've just kind of taken that and ran with it and been loud about it. And it's worked for me so far. So I'm hoping that everybody will love it as much as I've loved it. And then that'll just continue every month. So yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
it's been awesome.
I think they will. I think your customers are going to love it as much as you love it. And, you know, Christy made a good point. It works immediately. It takes a long time to heal your gut. It takes a long time to balance your hormones, right? We have a lot of really great products that help with those, but you don't feel it immediately. It happens over time. And some of it is a long time. So people are going to say, I've been on this a week and I don't feel any different. Well, it's working. But it's just not as fast. This, they're going to feel like my girlfriend yesterday, she said, when should I take this? And I said, now. And then I go in about 30 minutes, message me and tell me how you're feeling. And she was like, I just can't believe it. I'm talking 100 miles an hour to my husband and he's telling me like, slow down, honey. So within 30 minutes, probably within 10, she noticed a difference. So it's very fast acting. People are going to feel it right off the bat and they're going to want to keep ordering it.
Yeah, this is exciting. I'm like over here like drooling because I can't take it yet. But I'm super excited to try it when I can. I love that Lori touched on having a deep belief in it. And we do have a lot of great products, you guys. And like a company can't be built on semi-okay products. Like we have to have great products to survive. But this is one that gets me excited. And I haven't even tried it yet because I see other people's results. And when you feel something working within 6.5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, like, you know, without a doubt, like I put this in my body and this is what it's doing for me. Like I am happier. There's serotonin being boosted. I am not craving chocolate or whatever it may be. Like that's important. And this is a showstopper product. This is something that is, you know, changing the game. And so don't sit out on this one. And, you know, I'm not sitting out on it just because I haven't tried it yet. Like my bestie Lori said that this is the deal. This is the deal. I'm going full force with it. Christy, my other bestie in Tennessee, said this is the deal. She posts about it every single day. Go check out her feed. That's what she means when she says she's being loud about it. She's posting about it. She's in her stories about it. She's sharing other people's testimonies about it. So super excited. And just want to touch on really quick, when we're talking about, we're in this chat to help push back either to a rank you already had, so maintain, or a new rank. If we're going to Ignite, super easy to break down because it's 50, so 50 BV. So just doing the breakdown of like the daily BV, like we talked about in the chat yesterday and the day before, over the span of a month, if you wanted to go ED, it's 10,000 in volume, QV, right? That's 200 bottles of Ignite. So I'm not a mathematician. Christy, you are. How many bottles is that a day? I'm going to have to.
I did the math yesterday. I think, didn't I say, I'm pretty sure 10,000 and I divided it up. It was like 7 bottles a day is what I needed to sell.
7 bottles
I'm
a day.
pretty sure. Yeah.
So senior director is 5,000. Is there another mathematician on here? No. That's a little over 3 bottles a day. So that seems doable, right? Especially if you're getting referrals and you're sharing your bestie's results and you're, you know, I don't do math either, Mike, and I just tried, but I got my calculator out. 1,000 to go executive brand partner. How many people want to hit executive brand partner that haven't hit it yet? Or re-rank? To get back to director, you guys, you got to go through executive brand partner. So that's a good goal. If you've already hit director and you're like, oh, I want to go back to director, we still got to go through senior brand partner, executive brand partner first. So let's work on the small steps and having that deep belief of what we have our hands on. And it's literally breaking it down into bottles. 20 bottles will get you to executive brand partner, not the maintenance, the actual rank. That's 1,000. So taking responsibility. And I was talking to Lori earlier about, you know, I'm tired, you guys. I am tired. I am big. I'm bumping into stuff. I'm forgetting stuff. I am very much pregnant. And so I have every excuse to not be on here tonight, right? I have an excuse to stop, to quit, to slow down, to take a break until 9 months is up. Or I have every reason to keep going and push through and do the dang thing and meet the goals that I set before myself for my family. And, you know, possibly if I keep going, you know, I'll reach those goals, right? But if we slow down now and we're like, I'm going to bench myself, everything else is going on, you know, Aunt Sally's cat got stuck and whatever, you know, there's just a million different reasons that we can put before ourselves to say, not today, or we can say yes today. So I just encourage you to like grab the bull by the horns right now because it's getting exciting. And like, I know for me, I'll be very honest about my personal business. I've signed more customers in the last week than I have in a while because my heart didn't have Lori and Mickey and Chelsea and Anna and, you know, so-and-so's testimony on such an incredible product that made me want to be like, all right, you guys, Relief Cream changed my husband's life. It didn't change Scott's life. So for me, this is something that I've been begging for a long time. There are two things I can think of that most people in the world want or need. And it's energy. And if they don't want energy, it could be weight loss. And if they don't need to lose weight, they need more energy. So I think no matter how you look at it, this is a win-win product, and we are in a win-win situation because we're already here. We're already part of this company. So let's ride the wave. Let's get super loud about this. I just encourage you guys to dig deep and not miss out on this special time. I have never seen or been a part of a product launch like that. Like, it was absolutely wild. And I hope and pray for every single one from here on out, it goes the same way. So we love you, ladies. Mickey, do you have anything else? Any questions?
I actually, because I started on the Ignite around the same time I was put on the steroids, I couldn't think of what they're called. I've kind of been questioning a little bit how much of my results are just the Ignite and how much the steroids have been affecting some of it. I think the main reason I'm not feeling much of the appetite suppression yet, one of the main reasons may be because of the steroids, because they can cause hunger and stuff. So I've noticed that's the main thing I'm not getting from it. Today, I was kind of stupid and put a lot of, I did different with my coffee and took it with my coffee instead of taking it with water. And instead of just using a little bit of my liquid creamer, I put like powdered creamer and then used a couple of different syrups. So I was all hyped up on sugar and stuff. And then my energy kind of did die. Like midday, I started yawning a little bit, but it's not been the same as it had been. I didn't have like a complete crash where I wanted to come home, sit on the couch and do nothing. I came home and I was still up, moving around and doing stuff, and still had that motivation that I don't have after work ever. When I've gotten home from work, you know, so it's not being affected as much from the steroids as I thought. It is actually the Ignite. So I'm loving that. And that is definitely going to be in part of my reviews from here on out.
Bridget, how long are you on steroids for?
It's a 6-day thing because of the leg issue that I was having.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a 6-day. I'm on the 3rd day of them and my 4th day of Ignite.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. So when you're on steroids, most people tend to gain weight because they're super hungry on them. So I say, if you don't gain any weight on your steroids, that's a win. You probably won't know like the true results until after you're off
Right.
the steroids, just because the steroids can give you kind of that energy, and they get you kind of, steroids will kind of get you jittery. So most people kind of get like that uncomfortable jittery feeling. So like if you're feeling too much, maybe you do want to wait to start Ignite until afterwards. But it might be combating that, like, so you're not super hungry enough to gain weight too. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but have you felt like over jittery?
Today, definitely, but I think that was because of the sugary. The first day when I took it, I felt jittery some. The second day on the steroids, I didn't feel as much of the jitter thing, but then today with having the extra sugar and stuff with it, I definitely, which it was the first time I've had the sugar and stuff. The first day I took it with like eggs or something like that and just water to drink. The second day I did have some coffee, but I took it with water and then just had like a Pop-Tart, and I didn't have very much sugar with it. So today it was definitely like the extra sugar definitely affected it, and I was jittery. And But when I got to work, I was like running a mile a minute, and it had been several hours since I had taken it.
Yeah.
Not several, but it had been a few hours since I had taken it, and I was still running a mile a minute. And my assistant manager was working with me, and she was like, yeah, I can tell there's something.
Oh, you should have said, I'm using Ignite and a little
Lunch
steroid.
Well, she
Right.
knows about the Ignite too, because she like follows my posts and stuff. She knows that, I've been open at work about doing Bravenly on the side and stuff. And she has not really talked to me about any products or anything like that. She asked me about the Ignite trials, how much I was doing them for. So I'm going to bring both a 5-pack and a 3-pack and see if she wants to buy one from me tomorrow.
Awesome.
Great idea. I also think, just to like wrap this up, so we don't want to hold you guys hostage for too long, but the Ignite trials are something that I think is definitely going to be a win-win, because you can feel it working so quickly. And because it's a product that we're not waiting 10 days, 3 months, 6 months to heal our guts or whatever, I think it's awesome to do trial packs with it. I just want to end with something. It's just a short little paragraph about discipline. And it says, everyone wants to be encouraged. Everyone enjoys being inspired. But here's the truth when it comes to personal growth. Motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. It doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter how many opportunities you receive. If you want to grow, consistency is always key. So we will leave you with that. We will get some new boom posts up and stuff in the chat that you can push out to your teams, and we will see you guys soon.
Bye. Thank you.